being a video game. I've been playing 2K since I was a kid, so now like getting my face scanned and not having to worry about making a player, actually being in the game, I can't even describe it. Like, it doesn't feel real.
Oh, the first thing I do when I turn on 2K23, I'm going to roster, going to my player, I'm going to edit, and he will have 99 everything and every badge.
You know, when you get into the NBA, you get an NBA logo above your player. So when you hop into the park now, you're going to be stalked by a lot of other people in the 2K community. How's that going to feel?
That's what I just...
Boo.
High above the vibrant downtown of New Orleans, we've got action from the Big Easy tonight.
The Big Easy, baby.
Thanks for spending Valentine's Day with us. We've got a match made in heaven coming your way on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson with you. Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill joining us tonight, along with the fourth member of our team, Allie LaForce. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, BA. Well, the NBA's play-in tournament is exciting. It's a way to keep teams in the mix, but it's had its share of critics. Luka Doncic said, quote, "I don't understand it. You play all season to get into the playoffs. Then maybe you lose 2 in a row and you're out? I don't see the point. Guys?"
Yeah, Allie, team's definitely motivated to stay in the top 6. Good stuff there. Thank you. Now let's take a look at Toronto's starting lineup. Van Vliet and Trent Jr. at the guard spots. Barnes is down low with Siakam, and it's Anunoby in at the 3, the small forward. And for New Orleans, it's an all-Duke forward pair. Ingram the 3, Zion the 4. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's C.J. McCollum, and it's Money in at the 2 guard.
Money.
Tip-off goes to New Orleans.
Come on, man. Spread the court out.
Outside Ingram. And the ball out of play. The Raptors will
have
it.
Bruh.
Here's Van Vliet.
Oh, shit.
Left side Barnes.
Oh, shit.
Over Williamson.
Great.
And the shot no good. A bit short. Pass to McCollum.
Damn,
and it's stolen by Van Vliet. Uses the glass on the layup.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Money. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Nice way to start the game. That's where you'd like to get your shots from.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Van Vliet, the pass to Anunoby. Back to Van Vliet. Shoots over Valanciunas. It's deflected.
Heads-up defensive play by Jonas Valanciunas. Be alert, be aware, be always ready to send it back.
First one falls for him. He's perfect from the line this time. For Toronto, they've gone 1 of 3 from the floor. Williamson against Barnes. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williamson.
Oh, shit.
A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Siakam finds Van Vliet. Back to Anunoby. Shot clock at 5. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Pass to Van Vliet from outside the arc.
Boy, the offensive flow just isn't there right now. 1 for 5 to start the game.
Here's Money. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
An excellent job of reading the defense. As Ingram's court vision continues to improve, so will his playmaking.
Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Pass to Money. Now here's Valanciunas. He's covered by Siakam. Ingram, the pass to Williamson. Second chance shot. Here's Money. McCollum outside. Over on Anunoby. Here's Money.
What up, bitch?
Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
And he's just beating them to the punch on the boards right now. I mean, he's making a real big statement.
Yeah, we're seeing some early signs that he is on his game. That putback's a good illustration of the work he's ready to put in tonight.
Now here's Van Vliet, coming in off 21 points in his last outing. Here's Trent. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Here's Ingram in his last outing with 12 points. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Can't hit from in close.
It's been fun watching Brandon Ingram's scoring stats climb. He's a guy who can really fill it up, whether he's inside or outside of the arc.
Now here's Williamson.
Damn, nigga.
In his last outing, 8 points for him. And Anunoby finds Van Vliet, and he drives in.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Here's Money. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. You know, Grant, what's really impressive about Ingram's scoring is what he can do on those nights when he just goes off.
Yeah, we've seen some explosive stuff from him on the offensive end from time to time. Now, when he's dialed in, he can absolutely torch you. You just wish he could perform at that level every night.
Now here's Barnes. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Now here's McCollum. In his last outing, he had 11 points. Here's Money. Second chance effort. Here's Valanciunas. And finally, that one's good.
Well, I think this is something Jonas Valanciunas has hung his hat on, his ability to consistently get to the offensive window. Nicely done.
Now here's Barnes. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. Well, here we are at mid-season now, Grant. How do players mentally cope with the grind of an NBA season?
That's a good question, B.A. I mean, you have to find ways to take your mind off of things as a team. Having outlets helps distract you. It's so important for players as they endure the lengthy season.
Robinson, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Nance comes in for Zion Williamson. Birch, he's checked in for Toronto. Boucher comes in for Anunoby. Graham's checked in for the Pelicans. For Toronto, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. Trent outside. Van Vliet against Robinson. Van Vliet outside. No! They're unable to get the tying basket there.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Now here's Barnes. The offensive rebound.
I love the relentless attitude he showed there. Got himself in great position under the glass.
He had the presence of mind to know exactly where the rebound was going.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
And here's Van Vliet. Looking at his stats, he's getting just over 23 points a game. To the inside. And Trent the bucket on the assist by Van Vliet. Trent's got 8 points.
Off to a fantastic start. He's 4 for 5. Watch out.
Here's Money. What a tremendous game he played against San Antonio.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Jones is checked in. For Toronto, they've got 6 of 14 in so far. Trent goes in. Nice D from Nance.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
Unloads from 13. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. Toronto trailing.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
On defense, the Pelicans. Van Vliet, the pass to Trent. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. 10 points for him.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
To the middle. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Boy, if you would let Larry Nance Jr. carve out that kind of space, turn the lights out.
Timeout called, the Raptors.
Got him.
.156 left in the first. Trent from long range. And it's Graham with the rebound. The Pelicans have gone 7 of 16 so far. Nance outside. Outside Graham. Inside. Here's Money. Oh, stopping him there. Jams it in. And he's fouled. An opportunity in a three-point play. It's going to go on Kim Birch. Achua's checked in for Birch.
Find the lane. Find the lane. West side.
Here's Trent. 10 points for him. A minute and a half left to play in the first quarter. Doesn't go that time. And it's New Orleans taking it the other way. Coming into this, having notched a win against San Antonio in their last game.
Yeah, they really worked hard to find shots in that one. Some good play calls and energy on the offensive end.
Well, give credit to a couple of their guys for their complete locked-in nature. They were just focused, and they made everything they looked at.
So it's Toronto now. The Pelicans getting their last shot to go.
Take me out, coach, so I can smoke my blunt, man.
Now Barnes. Trent outside. Pass to Achua. 5 on the clock. Here's Van Vliet. Trent outside. The three from Barnes. Jones grabs the board.
Boy, at some point you've got to realize there might be a better option standing next to you. This guy has not made one basket in this period.
Now here's Jones. Here's Money. Nance outside. Pass to Jones. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Shit out of there,
as Toronto keeps possession. Both teams will make substitutions.
We got the defense, boy. Oh.
Van Vliet outside. To end the run. They get it back. Young. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
And credit him for understanding the situation and coming through.
And to me, the way you end quarters impacts how you end the game. It can go a long way between a W or an L.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And as our coverage continues, happy Valentine's Day again to everyone out there. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
They've pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the defense to collapse. That could free up shooters going forward.
Well, something else they've done a good job of tonight is penetrating and getting points right at the rim.
So the Raptors 5 right now. Van Vliet and Trent Jr. at the guard spots. OG Anunoby out there with Thaddeus Young. And it's Achua in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Well, guys, money in the last outing against the Spurs was all business. He picked up 38 points and put in so much effort at the defensive end. Great two-way game for him. He was dominant, and they're hoping to get more of the same from him tonight. Take it away.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
The Raptors shooting just 38% for this game so far. Van Vliet finds Trent. Anunoby with it. Back to Trent. Pass to Anunoby.
My motherfucking 9.
That one drops for him. Anunoby's got his first 2 points.
I'll tell you, it's 6'8" with elite athleticism. Good luck checking OG Anunoby on the interior.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Now here's Van Vliet to the paint. Here's Trent. Achua passes to Trent. Robinson with a steal. Graham, that's good. And it's a 7-point Pelican lead.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
The drive by Van Vliet. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Hard to think of a player who's transformed more than Van Vliet. Undrafted, spent some time in the G League. Now he's a primary catalyst for his team.
The Raptors making a switch here. Siakam's checked in. Both free throws good from Van Vliet. A true all-around talent. Van Vliet gives you the big things and all the little things as well, Grant.
Well, you talk about the points, the assists, but look at the rebounding and the steals and the charges he takes. I mean, he's a glue guy and a star.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. McCollum against Van Vliet. Pass to Siakam. It's tipped.
Get shit out of there.
Second shot opportunity.
Get shit out of there.
Misses.
Don't play with him, Val.
Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Boy,
I thought that nigga could do a goddamn 360, goddamn double pump clip.
What a tremendous pass.
This shit out of there,
Money
man.
grabs the miss.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
McCollum's shot is off.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
This shit out of there.
And there's Young. That's good. On the assist from Trent. Trent's got 3 assists tonight.
Boy, masterful work from Thaddeus Young. He's got such tremendous length down there.
Now here's Jones. Oh, that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. And
walk.
the Pelicans making a change here. Ingram's checked in. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter.
Take his ass out, cause he's walking. Now we in the fucking NBA, man.
Siakam against Valanciunas. Intercepted. Here's McCollum.
Give me that.
Softly drops in the floater. And the Pelicans lead by 9.
There's a touch of artistry to the floater. Takes feel as much as skill.
I fuck that floater, man. What about the steal and the pass? I can't get no motherfucking credit.
Pass to Young. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
I can't get no motherfucking credit for defense, bro. That's fucked up.
And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. McCollum, pass to Ingram. Down low. Money.
Bitch, get off me.
Good on the sweet setup by Ingram. 24 points for him.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Williamson against Van Vliet.
Shit out of here.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It'll be on Zion Williamson.
What's remarkable here is Fred VanVleet has evolved into such an excellent floor general. This guy has done a tremendous job becoming a legitimate threat as a shooter, a legitimate threat as a passer, and we know unequivocally he is unafraid on the game's biggest stage.
Birch, he's checked in for Young. To the paint. Stolen by Siakam. Trent right side. Wide open. Misses off the left iron.
If they just continue to dominate the boards.
Takes it inside, and he bangs it home with one hand.
You'd love to see Zion develop his passing game even more, but credit to him for spotting the wide open man.
Here's Van Vliet. Pass to Birch. McCollum with a steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Pelicans. Here's Money. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. And now an 11-point New Orleans lead. For Toronto, they've gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Van Vliet with it. McCollum covering. Van Vliet misses. The Pelicans have gone 8 of 11 in the second quarter.
Dunk on this nigga Zion. What the fuck?
And for Toronto, they're shooting about 40% during the second quarter. And the three-pointer gaining prominence. Grant, that shot wasn't a big part of your game until later in your career. Why was that something you waited to develop?
Well, over the years, the game had changed during my career. Early on, I didn't need it as much in terms of how I played. But at the end of my career, in more of a complementary role, I had to be able to knock down three-pointers. And I did a pretty good job.
Here's Van Vliet, following the score by New Orleans. Oh, nice D from McCollum.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's
messed up my 3.
Rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
I was on one, too. Y'all hating. Niggas don't want me. I guess I'm scoring too much. Oh.
Trent with room to shoot. And again, no good by Toronto.
Up, boy. I damaged that nigga. I damaged that nigga motherfucking mind process. I better get me out the game. I got 32 in the goddamn second.
If they're going to go on a run, Grant, there's no better time than right now.
You're so right, B.A. I think they definitely expected a closer game than this.
Toronto calls timeout.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
And some changes here for the Raptors. Boucher comes in for Pascal Siakam. And it's Barnes in for Trent. Boucher finds Anunoby. McCollum against Van Vliet. Over McCollum. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's Hernan Gomez. And he battles for the ball, gets the second chance bucket.
Yeah, quick to the punch. Good anticipation by Willie, that time owning the offensive glass.
Van Vliet against McCollum. Van Vliet misses.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them. He does a great job of drawing contact and getting himself to the line, something he didn't do in the first period. Boy, when you watch Fred VanVleet, now an NBA champion, incredible to think that he went undrafted back in 2016, and that was after what was a tremendous college career.
The first free throw is good. And just look what he did in college. Van Vliet often saved his best play for the biggest games, Doris.
Yeah, he did. And that translated to the NBA because he played a key role in the Raptors championship run. He has that clutch gene. He is fearless. And, guys, I'm just going to call it. Fred Van Vliet is a winner.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
A difficult situation for Toronto. Outside Anunoby. Graham against Van Vliet. Over Graham. Burch the pass to Boucher. Robinson with the block.
Wingspan, athleticism, verticality. Robinson with authority sends it back.
Nance finds Ingram. Now here's Hernan Gomez. Back to Ingram. 6 to shoot. And he's going for the lob. And a big finish by Robinson.
You've got to have a great sense of timing on the alley-oop pass. Fantastic finish by Mitchell Robinson.
Here's Van Vliet. And stolen by Graham. Outside Ingram. Driving to the basket. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Graham against Van Vliet. Back to Ingram. Fires the 3. And Anunoby pulls it down. Anunoby's got 4 rebounds in the game.
He struggles shooting the rock, yet they're still winning. It's a good thing his teammates have played well.
Outside Barnes. Good work defensively by Robinson. Ingram against Barnes. Pass to Ingram. Over Boucher. And so it's New Orleans. They have a confident 20-point lead right now. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Toronto shooting a rough 29% from the field here. Zion at power forward with Valanciunas at center. Then it's Brandon Ingram. Then there's C.J. McCollum. And it's Money in at the shooting guard. That's the group for Willie Green getting going here in the second half. Here's Money. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen.
Well, efficient scoring in the post, just one of the reasons Valanciunas is out there.
Inside. And Anunoby gets it to go on the assist from Trent. Anunoby's got his second bucket on the night. Outside Ingram. To the wing on the left. Just 5 on the clock. They get the rebound. Money goes up and lays it in nice and easy. He's got 34.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Van Vliet against McCollum, and the basket by Van Vliet. The Pelicans have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Outside Ingram. Pass to Valanciunas. Now Williamson. And he gets the bucket. Williamson's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Van Vliet misses. The Pelicans have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Jumps up, flushes it down to finish the break.
Well, that's about being opportunistic. OG Anunoby so good at anticipating when he can jump and get a steal.
Now here's Ingram. He's averaging more than 12 a game. A consistent threat on offense. Pass to Money. The 3 is up. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
And it's Toronto's ball. Outside Anunoby. And here's Van Vliet. Trent on the wing. Covered by Williamson. Trent, the pass to Siakam. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Anunoby. Rebounded by New Orleans. Valanciunas has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Money with the bucket.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight. And with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
Timeout called, the Raptors.
And with the offense reeling, coach has to get these guys on the same page.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
Jones, he's checked in for Brandon Ingram. And Toronto also making a switch. Achiuwa's checked in. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. For New Orleans, they've gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Here's Williamson. And there it is for him. Williamson's gotten his third basket of the night.
You know, coach gets mad when Williamson gets hit and there's no whistle, and it happens a lot.
McCollum against Van Vliet. Trent outside. Pass to Achiuwa. Over McCollum. And the Raptors miss again.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
And it's the Raptors with the ball after the Pelicans picking up a basket a moment ago. Here's Van Vliet. Trent from long range. And the Raptors miss again. And it's Pelicans ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's McCollum. Again, the Pelicans good for 2.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Time called here. The Raptors decide to talk it over.
And looks now like he's in a lot of pain. They call timeout, and the trainer's going to have a chance to check him out.
Young, he's checked in for Toronto. Flynn comes in for Fred Van Vliet. For Toronto, they've gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. Now here's Barnes. Tightly guarded. Off target at the rim. The Pelicans have gone 8 of 10 in the third and looking in control. Money misses. Toronto shooting only 30% in the third quarter. Outside Barnes. Pass to Young. Unable to get that one. And it's New Orleans taking it the other way. To the inside. And Williamson throws it down.
Did you guys feel that? When Zion slams it, the floor shakes.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Left side Young. Valanciunas with a rebound. Valanciunas is... Here's New Orleans now. They're on an 18-6 run. Young against McCollum. To the middle. Here's Money. That's good. And it's McCollum with the assist. He's got 38.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
Now here's Barnes. The D's right on him. Pass to Achiuwa. Knocked away and stolen by Williamson. There's McCollum with the three. Hits the trifecta. McCollum's got 5 points now in the quarter. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for New Orleans?
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
Now here's Barnes. Valanciunas with a rebound.
He's so frustrated. Hasn't had a make all game. It's making it very difficult for them to find any success.
The first one falls, and the Pelicans will go for a different look here. Robinson, he's checked in for Valanciunas. Hayes comes in for Williamson. Nance, he's checked in for Jones. And Graham subbed in for C.J. McCollum. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Last season, Draymond Green called out what he saw as a double standard. When players ask for trades, they're vilified. But teams can announce they're planning to trade a player and sit him on the bench in the meantime, and then it's taken in stride. Guys, he feels like it's disrespectful.
Well, that's something to consider, Allie. Thanks. Good stuff. Now here's Nance.
Hey, right here.
Down low. Pass to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Well, Mitchell Robinson will take it to the rim with authority every chance he gets.
To the paint. Here's Birch. Robinson with the block. Here's Money. Covered by Boucher. Outside Graham. Inside. Here's Hayes. And a great assist by Graham as that one goes. Graham's got 4 assists now tonight. Toronto's gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Pass to Boucher. Here's Flynn. Graham covering. Flynn's shot is off. And for the Pelicans, they're shooting an amazing 61%. Looking confident. Hayes with it. Covered by Boucher. Hayes, shot's good.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
And so here is Toronto. Here's Flynn. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. Here's Mikhailuk. And again, Toronto, no good. Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
Pass to Money. Robinson in the post. He's guarded by Barnes. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Mikhailuk. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Here's Flynn. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Mikhailuk. Puts up a 3. Got a hand on it. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession. Here's Money. Outside Johnson. Now here's Graham. Here's Wade. Here's Money. To the inside. Shot clock at 6. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one's off. The Pelicans making a switch here. Hayes is checked in. And the second free throw is good. Toronto has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. So for Toronto right now, Thaddeus Young out there with Precious Achiuwa. Then there's Malachi Flynn, and it's Mikhailuk in at the 3. Here's Mikhailuk. Young. Johnson with the defensive effort. Here's Money. Stolen by Young. And a fast break now for the Raptors. The shot by Mikhailuk, no good. New Orleans has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the fourth. Pass to Wade. Here's Money. 5 to shoot. Inside. Here's Johnson. Off with the layup. And for the Raptors, they're shooting just around 45% on the fourth. And the Raptors miss again. The Pelicans shooting around 59%. They've been outstanding on the offensive end. And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here. And now another look at that mobile one block defensive performance.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Here's Money. Here's Wade. Pass to Money. And here's Johnson. All right, here's a different question for you, partner. I'll be taking notes. Did you have a favorite city for food in the NBA?
Well, write this down, B.A. So my mom is from New Orleans, so I know New Orleans very well. And so New Orleans was my favorite city, no question. The food there, I'm getting full just thinking about it.
Now here's Graham. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Pelicans.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And with another win in the bag, they've racked up 46 total on the year.
Only a two-game series, and they win both. They have to be satisfied with this.
Young, count it.
You know, that's big-time concentration on that attempt. Young is not letting the defense alter his shot.
And that one misses. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A., keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Back to Graham. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To the middle. Here's Money. Rebound by the Raptors. Here's Mikhailuk. Off target with the three.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Down low. And he jams it home with authority.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
To the paint. Here's Money. And so New Orleans takes this one by a large margin. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
Coming to you live on. And before we get going, let's hear from.
Thank you very much, Jaron.
You can see why, DA, and I think he's well on his way. Thank you for that one. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Adams at center with Jackson next to him. Then there's John Morant. Then there's Dillon Brooks. And it's Bane in at the 2 guard. And for New Orleans, Ingram and Williamson are the forwards. Devontae Graham is out there with money, and it's Valanciunas in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Yeah, tonight, Greg, 2 teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience.
And we'll see some spectacular plays, but also a few boneheaded ones as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop.
So the Memphis Grizzlies able to put the first points up on the board. 6 to shoot. Here's money. There's the drive. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Here's Morant. Last game, 26 points. A floater, and he sinks the layup. Morant's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, you see the burst. Morant very hard to catch once he gains a step.
Pass to money. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Tries again. He can't get that one. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Morant drives in and finished off by Morant.
Man, he takes off like a rocket. I mean, there's a suddenness to Morant's game that most athletes don't have.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's money driving to the basket.
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Morant, and finished off by Morant.
The play is Morant's ball handling talents in a nutshell. Fast, smooth, effective.
Williamson on the follow.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Here's Morant. Zion Williamson making his last shot. Morant drives in. And then Morant slams it in.
Are you for real? Morant way up. That move is fire.
Yeah, selected second in 2019, Kevin. Ja Morant, the highest draftee in Ohio Valley Conference history. And he became the second Grizzly ever to win Rookie of the Year, joining Paul Gasol.
Enzo Brooks will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. 4-point game. Jackson looking around. Morant outside.
Impacting the game now at both ends. Zion moves his feet well and can change directions and close out on shooters.
Now here's Morant. 10 points for him. Shot clock at 2. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%. Well, some people felt, Chris, that Ja Morant was an all-star snub in his rookie year.
Well, you look at what he accomplished in year 1. He joined Magic Johnson, the great Isaiah Thomas, and Trae Young is the only 20-year-old rookies to average at least 17 points and 7 assists per game. That's some lofty company.
Now here's Adams. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Jackson, that's good.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Pelicans.
And coming out of high school, Ja Morant said he was a no-star recruit. One reason he may have been overlooked was his small-town upbringing, growing up in Dalzell, South Carolina.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Graham, the pass to Money. Down low, Williamson, and Williamson throws it down.
Tough to stop, rolling off the pick. Zion with great hands and agility.
And even though he played on an AAU team with Zion Williamson, you know, scouts, Greg, were looking right past Ja Morant.
And you get a lot of offers at first. After 2 years at Murray State, he joined Steph Curry and Damian Lillard as another star point guard out of a mid-major program. And to this day, he carries that underdog chip on his shoulders. That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
Here's Money. We saw him with 39 points last game out.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Feeds it to Jackson. Back to Morant. Shoots over Graham. No good that time. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
In that one, they owned the backboards. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
Yeah, if you can be that much better on the glass, you're going to win the game.
Bain, no good. Pelicans trail by 6. Here's Money driving in, and Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And that's how you do it, guys. Ball pressure and then get some runouts.
And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Morant with it. Now defended by Williamson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
What ferocity on the offensive glass. Jackson demonstrating his awesome work ethic on that possession.
Here's Money. And the rejection by Jackson. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for the Pelicans. McCollum comes in for Devontae Graham. Memphis also making some changes. Tillman, he's checked in for Adams. Clark comes in for Jackson. And Jones subbed in for Morant. Now here's McCollum. Here's Money. Just 3 to shoot. Takes the 13-footer. Another shot. Tries yet again. Kicks it out to McCollum. Fires for 3. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist.
A lethal shooter from downtown. McClellan, he enjoys opportunities to pull the trigger.
Here's the pass to Tillman. Outside, Jones. Pass to Brooks. On deep. Rebound by Money. Pelicans trail by 3. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. New Orleans making some changes here. Larry Nance is checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. And Jones subbed in for Brandon Ingram. Then for the Grizzlies, Konchar comes in for Dillon Brooks. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Bane. Now, here's Melton. A 14-point game for him in the win against Charlotte.
And his impact wasn't just on offense. He played great D. Blocked 2 shots. I mean, there wasn't a whole lot he didn't do in that game.
And, Greg, when it comes to load management, why do we see more of it now than when you play?
Well, for me, the science of sport has evolved, and it's not just the athlete. It's the technology and the science that goes into making a better athlete. That's why you're seeing load management far more acceptable to the masses now, understanding that this is about the long game.
Now here's Jones following the miss by C.J. McCollum. Jones drives in, off with the layup. The Pelicans trail. 1:39 left in the first. And DeAnthony Melton picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Here's Money. He's guarded by Melton. Jones against McCollum. 5 to shoot. To the paint. Here's Money.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And a missed layup. Inside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Nance.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Memphis.
They've been effectively aggressive here in the first half, driving to the hoop with authority and getting a lot of their points right at the rim.
And that's what's created a rhythm for them offensively. That's also why you see them knocking down that mid-range jump shot.
And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Leading by 5. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
Man, when the ball's in his hands, that's as high percentage as it gets. It's just a fluke miss.
Money passes to Nance. Here's Money. And there's the drive.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Pelicans shooting their first free throws of the game.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
Memphis leading by 4. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Konchar can't get it to go. The Pelicans shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. Nance, no good. Melton feeling it out a bit. Good D by Jones. Here's Money. No good with the layup. Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for Memphis. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And one of the better young two-way big men in the NBA.
Probably be more of a backline help.
Well, with his 7'4" wingspan, Jackson has all the tools to be an elite rim protector.
But advanced understanding of positioning. His father was an NBA player, so he's been taught the game from a young age.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
what we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
They've got Jackson Hayes. Money out there with C.J. McCollum. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Jones in at the small forward. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter. Here's Melton. Clark trying to get open. Melton's shot is good. Melton's got the first basket of the second quarter for the Grizzlies.
And you think back to the 2018 draft, DeAnthony Melton was a sleeper. And after falling to the 46th pick, a lot of teams now wishing they hadn't slept on Melton.
Yeah, 3 years later, he signs a 4-year, $35 million contract. Didn't hang his head, kept working, and he's earned his keep.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against the Raptors was playing superb basketball. He picked up 39 points, and as expected, he distributed the rock and got his teammates involved. When you look at the stat sheet, he was mind-blowing. It's hard to imagine he can follow it up tonight with that same level of production. Kevin, we'll see.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
I think he will, because he takes being a leader seriously, and it shows in how he approaches things at both ends of the floor.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Robinson. New Orleans making a switch here. Hernan Gomez is checked in. The Grizzlies also making a change. Adams checked in. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Clark finds Melton. Just 5 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. They get it back. Stolen by McCollum. Here's Money. He's guarded by Melton. Passes to Jones. New Orleans moving it around. Here's Money. 13 points in the game. Jones, the pass to Money. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. A shot's good from Hayes.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Jones against McCollum. Jones, no luck.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Got a piece of it. Dives for it, and out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. Devontae Graham's checked in for Money. Jaren Jackson's checked in for the Grizzlies. Ja Morant comes in for Tyus Jones. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And here's Jackson. He had 16 points in the win against Charlotte.
Yeah, another turnover there. But, guys, overall, they've taken really good care of the basketball.
So, for the Pelicans, Williamson comes in for Jackson Hayes. And it's Brandon Ingram in for Jones. Memphis also making some changes. Brooks comes in for John Conchar. And it's Bane in for DeAnthony Melton. Hernan Gomez passes to Ingram. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. And it's Graham missing. And so Brooks will bring it up for Memphis. 4-point game. Here's Morant. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. 14 points for Ja Morant.
An improved playmaker who does a solid job distributing the rock. Don't sleep on Brooks' vision.
Pass to McCollum. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Stolen by Brooks. And here we go with Brooks running it up the court. Jackson kicks to Brooks. Adams against McCollum. Adams' shot is good. And it's an 8-point Grizzly lead.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
At the top of the key, Hernan Gomez. Here's Graham. The shot will not fall. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
In that kind of environment, every point matters. The bench was a huge reason why they won that one.
Ingram outside. Back to Graham. And there's the pass to Hernan Gomez. No good. Adams, some nice D. And the Grizzlies leading by 10. Right wing. Graham against Morant. Outside Jackson. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Back to Graham. Ingram dishes to Williamson. Back to Ingram. 6 on the shot clock. To halt the run. They grab their own miss. Graham gets a wide open look. Knocks down the 3 ball. Graham's got it back down to within single digits for the Pelicans. Here's Morant. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
New Orleans has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Pass to Graham. Now here's Ingram. And here's McCollum. Fires the 3. The rebound by Steven Adams. Group substitution here for New Orleans. Valanciunas, who's checked in for Hernan Gomez. Robinson comes in for Zion Williamson. Larry Nance is checked in for Brandon Ingram. And Money subbed in for C.J. McCollum. Money passes to Robinson. And finished off by Robinson.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam. Jones with it. A 14-point game for him in the win against Charlotte.
I mean, and you look at his free throw numbers. I mean, it shows you how much pressure he put on the defense.
And he needs to get back to what he was doing in that first quarter when he was in attack mode, drawing fouls and getting to the line. No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Here's Money. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan. Clearly a foul.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And this season, he's maintained very good form at the line, shooting at about an 83% clip.
Pelicans trail by 12. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket. Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Passes it to Tillman. Jones looking for an opening. This one for 3. And no good that time. To the inside. The finish. And then Clark slams it in.
This is the mindset Clark has. He's opportunistic and really has an awareness of when to attack in transition.
And so it's Memphis. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
So on the floor for Memphis. Adams at center with Jackson next to him. Then there's Dylan Brooks. Then there's Ja Morant. And it's Bane in at the 2. Here's Morant. That shot, no good. Nice D from Valanciunas. Ingram outside. To the middle. And the rejection by Jackson.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Williamson against Morant. Here's Jackson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Ingram outside. Pass to Williamson. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
Slow to get warm after the break. 0 for 3 now. Maybe they need an early timeout. It's just to try to settle things down.
The feed to Morant. Good D by Williamson.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Here's Morant. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You got to love how attacking Morant is. I mean, he's so excellent at forcing the issue and getting the foul.
It's his first trip to the line. And you look at the 2021 draft class, just some unbelievable talent at the top.
I mean, Cade Cunningham, for me, probably is the consensus best player. But, man, you got guys like Suggs and Green and Kuminga with that rare athleticism. And then how about Mobley, who really defines what a modern-day big is supposed to be. I mean, what more could you want?
Here's Bane. Finds the open look, and it's on target. Bane's got his first points in this one.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
Physical play from Zion, going right through the contact and getting the bucket.
Brooks outside. Now the pass to Jackson. Now Brooks. 13 feet away. Rebounded by Money. Money's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
They haven't needed him as much as I thought they would tonight.
To the inside. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Oh, he uses his physical tools to the fullest when attacking the defense. That's a heads-up play by Valanciunas.
Morant against Valanciunas. Takes the 13-footer. No good off the front iron. Pelicans trail by 16. Ingram attacking. And the dunk by Williamson.
Oh, he's the perfect alley-oop partner. Zion showing the lift. How about his hands? And then we all know how it is.
Bring him against Morant. From 10 feet out, Jackson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 5 assists in the game.
This system is set up perfectly for him today. I mean, it's allowing him to find a lot of good shots.
Looking to get it going, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. With the drive, softly drops in the floater. Morant's got 4 points in the quarter.
It shows great imagination offensively. Morant has so many tricks up his sleeve.
Money passes to Valanciunas. Yes, that goes in.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Misses from short range.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there.
Williamson finds Valanciunas. Here's Money. 15 points in the game. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Reliable at executing and screen and rolls. Valanciunas, he excels at taking what he sees in these sets.
Now here's Jackson. He's got 12. Dishes to Brooks. Pass to Morant. 4 on the clock. Fires the 3. Morant with another miss. Here's New Orleans. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Takes it inside.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
Well, I mean, anyone can tell they've ramped up the intensity. I mean, they're more assertive, and especially at the offensive end.
And the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game. And Greg, with Devontae Graham, you know he's going to shoot it. He has no hesitation letting it fly.
I mean, he's a solid three-point shooter who believes he can make any shot. About 2/3 of his shots all come from outside, so you know exactly what you're getting with him.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Robinson's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Jackson Hayes comes in for Zion Williamson. Nancy's checked in for Brandon Ingram. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Devontae Graham.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And the Grizzlies leading by 10. Tries it from 9. That one falls. Melton's got 4 points this quarter.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
Nance outside. And a wide open look for McCollum. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Clark outside. Jones drives in. Clark trying to get open. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, the defender all over.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
I love how they've attacked the basket in this game. They've taken a very aggressive approach.
Yeah, but I also like the balance because they're doing a great job of getting inside and converting around the rim. I really like their aggressiveness.
Passes it to Money. Down low. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Here's Jones. It's rebounded by Hayes. Pelicans trail by 14. Now McCollum. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game.
He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
Lobbed up there for Clark. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
This is why so many were high on Clark there. Love seeing him be aggressive.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
And Brandon Clark, a dangerous finisher, not only as a dunker, but his floater game is on point as well.
Well, you see why the Sean Marion comparisons are made. I mean, that great touch combined with this vertical leap, you know, they make him a handful inside.
Nance passes to McCollum. He kicks to Robinson. Just 5 on the clock. They get a hand on it. Pass to Money. From deep three-point range, it's Clark with the rebound. Clark's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Jones against McCollum. Here's Money. He's guarded by Melton. And the basket by McCollum. McCollum's got 5.
Always good to see solid interior work by McCollum. I mean, he might earn himself some extra space on his outside jumpers when he gets inside points like this.
McCollum against Jones. Rebounded by McCollum.
His scoring has not been there at all tonight. I mean, it tells you a lot about their team that they have the lead anyway.
And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for Memphis. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
First trip to the line for him here. Jones checked in for the Pelicans. Baines checked in for the Grizzlies. Pelicans trail by 16. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And the dunk by Robinson.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Grizzlies have gone 7 for 16 in the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. Floats one, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
And you know what? The work he's put in at the line starting to pay off. How about 78% on the season?
New Orleans getting blanked from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. The pass to Money. Right side Robinson. The three from McCollum. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Memphis in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. Their defense has been active and effective. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
No, that's quick decision making. You see a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play right there.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. We've got C.J. McCollum. Jones is out there with Larry Nance. And there's Money. And it's Robinson in at the 5, roaming the paint. Rocket 2. Here's the break. Jones, no one around him. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. And the Grizzlies lead by 19. And for the Pelicans, their shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor. Looking to end his cold spell, and he dunks it down.
Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. We have got to see that sensational Mobile One block again.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
That shot off. Nance with some nice D. Jones has gone 2 for 8, shooting just 25% from the field. Here's Money. He's guarded by Melton. Driving the lane.
Look at the handle. Gets through the D and then powers it home.
Such a pretty move inside. Clark, how do you stop that? And the Grizzlies leading by 15. Now a timeout called by Memphis. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Williamson comes in for Larry Nance. Ingram, he's checked in for Jones. And Devontae Graham subbed in for McCollum. Then for the Grizzlies, Jackson, he's checked in for Clark. Dylan Brooks comes in for Melton. And it's Morant in for Tyus Jones. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Taylor Jenkins just reviewed his plan with his team. He talked about the mindset they need to have and what he wants to see the rest of the way. Engagement at both ends and making good decisions with the ball. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. Brooks kicks to Adams. Morant passes to Jackson. Pass to Bane. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Brandon Ingram, and he knocks down the first one. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Oh, he's never rattled at the strike. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
Inside, here's Valanciunas. Tries again. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Brooks into the lane.
Absolutely relentless. Driving to the rim. Brooks wasn't going to be denied.
Pelicans trail by 17. Pass to Valanciunas. It's stolen by Adams. Here's Bane. It's Morant in the corner. Pass to Jackson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. And the Grizzlies lead by 19.
He fits the mold for bigs in today's NBA. I mean, he's dominant inside, but he also can hit the perimeter jump shot.
Here's Money, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. Adams taking his time here. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Shot clock at 5. And he drives in, out to Brooks. Off target with his 3.
And not his best day from three-point range. I mean, just one in the first half and still looking for his first here in half number 2.
Here's Money. Adams defending, and it's in there. And now it's 27 points for Money.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Bane passes to Brooks. Memphis moving it around. Adams dishes to Morant. Lays it up off the glass.
Timeout.
Morant's got 22.
Man, I love watching this kid play. Morant, he's just electric at the offensive end. He's having a night.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
Absolutely on fire. They need to regroup and figure out a way to slow his roll.
The pass to Money. He takes it in. Here's Williamson. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Pass to Adams. Brooks outside. And here's Morant. Over Grant. Misses off the left iron. Pelicans trail by 15. Here's Money. The Grizzlies pull it in. Bane's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Brooks kicks to Morant. From 13, it's rebounded by New Orleans. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. Here's Money. Brooks grabs the board. And so Brooks will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Passes it to Bane. Doesn't go for him. So the Pelicans will take it the other way.
He's done a lot of the little things to help put them in front. I mean, but his offense has not been there for him tonight.
Here's Morant. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Brooks has got 3 assists tonight.
Much more than just the perimeter threat. Morant loves to sneak inside and do damage.
Here's Money. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
Morant drives in. And that one drops. Morant's got 10 points here in the second half.
Yeah, wiry, strong, and courageous. Morant's willing to slam it up in there if you give him the lane.
Here's Money. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And just think what the score would be if it weren't for him. I mean, he's been amazing. But a one-man show isn't going to get you a win in the league.
Morant against Graham. And it's Morant missing. Pelicans trail by 15. Here's Money. And he jams it with authority.
Yeah, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth. Graham against Morant. Outside Jackson. Pass to Bane. Morant scanning the floor. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Morant's got 8 points in the quarter.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Memphis.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And when it's all said and done here, this will mark their 38th W on the year.
And with this win now, we're all square, 1-1. 2 more games yet to come in what's proving to be a very competitive season series. And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance
for Ja Morant.
He had a hand in just about everything they did tonight. I mean, he just didn't take a single possession off on either end. He was the complete package.
Adams against Valanciunas. A floater, and Morant will lay it in. Morant's got 30 points.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, there's no doubt as to who was the better team. I mean, they proved it with this win.
And the pass to Money. Back to Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it has to be frustrating to catch fire when the game is already over. I mean, this is not the outcome they wanted.
Here's Morant, and the rejection by Valanciunas.
Oh, you love seeing Valanciunas spike it back. When he's active on this end, it makes a difference.
Going inside, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And he makes the first. He's perfect from the line this time. Morant outside. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that'll do it, folks. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.
MP, what can I say? I was wrong about you, brother. You could put together a nice little season here. Rookie of the Year favorite, MVP contentions. It's impressive, no doubt, which is why I hope you don't crack under pressure. Now, I'm not saying you will. I've learned not to bet against you, but this is going to be unlike anything you've seen in your life. This ain't YouTube. This is the NBA. You're going to have more press, more fans, more everything than ever before as you chase this thing. I got to be honest. I'm not sure you've got what it takes to pull this off, but I guess we'll see. Carry on.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome to the NBA Rising Stars Challenge, a game that has become such a special part of all-star festivities.
And that's really because it always provides us with such an entertaining look at the next generation of NBA stars. In a game like this where the pressure's off and it's all about having fun, I think we really get an opportunity to see just how skilled these young players are.
Exactly. I mean, nobody's going to get on top of you if you go behind your back or you try something out of the ordinary. And that means we get to see these young guys pull off some amazing plays in this game every year.
And now the opening lineup for Team World. We've got Green, and it's Pokusevski in at the power forward position. Campazzo, the pass to Pokusevski.
And guys, since this game started back in '94, this has been a perfect warm-up for the All-Star game. I mean, it has all the fun and excitement of the big game with the added element of introducing some of the great young stars to the league's fans.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle.
He's checked in for USA. This really has become one of the signature events of All-Star Week. I know you love it, Greg. It gets everyone into the mood for all the festivities that are soon to come.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's such a great way for these young players to show off some of the fancy moves that they wouldn't even dare to attempt in a regular season game.
And the free throw, no good.
And it's just something about the Rising Stars Challenge. It gives each of these young players a chance to really do something special on a national stage, maybe for the first time in their professional career. Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
The pass to Campazzo. Pass to Giddey. Clock at 6. Here's Pokusevski. They get it again. And Wiseman sends it back.
And just a little more defense in this game than we're used to seeing.
Yeah, and I like to see that, quite honestly. I mean, they're battling hard at both ends right now.
And, guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Ouch. Unbelievable jam from a player who's given us more than his share of greatness in his time.
You're right, Greg. Defense was nothing but an afterthought on that drive to the hoop.
Well, I don't think anybody wanted to be the guy at the end of the wrong side on that poster.
I love this event so much because it combines the world-class ability of these players with the freedom of the playground.
Yep, it's the greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game these players will ever play in.
I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so.
Yeah, and especially when he caps it off with the steady one-hand jam.
Throws it up high. That shot off the mark. So USA will take it the other way.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
And USA will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Wiseman. Smith comes in for Mobley. Bays checked in for Edwards. And Anthony subbed in for Ball. Pass to Duarte. Passes it to Achua. Puts it up from 12. Second shot opportunity. And it's sent back by Okongwu. Giddey, no good.
So hard, actually impossible to cut into the lead when you have a guy struggling this badly.
Here's Money. He's got 10. Here's Smith. Banked in off the glass.
And some players in the Rising Stars Challenge aren't especially well known yet. But this young man is someone we've already become very familiar with.
It has not taken him long to really establish himself in the league. I mean, he's been logging a ton of minutes.
And stolen by Okongwu. 2 on none. No one back to stop this. Here's Money. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Money's got 12 points in the game.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
And there's the pass to Duarte. To end the run. Count that one.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Money passes to Okongwu. Second chance shot. That's tipped. There's 1:38 left in the first quarter. Here's Giddey. Covered by Smith. Here's Duarte. No good on the three. USA leading by 6. Here's Money. It's hauled in by Achua. Here's Duarte to the paint. Yurtseven. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Pass to Achua. Here's Duarte. He's defended by Bay. 5 on the clock. The shot no good by Duarte. Duarte is gone. 1 of 3 shooting so far. Here's Money. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And that's a smart foul there. Instead of giving up the easy deuce, send him to the line.
And he's not a very good foul shooter, so that's a heads-up play by the defense there.
Both free throws good for Money. Team World trails by 8. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Giddey the pass to Achua. The teardrop falls in.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Now Anthony. No points in the game yet for him. And that one is off. And it's USA with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We come back right after this. And we're glad to have... It's a completely new group for USA.
Yeah, a little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
They've got Mobley. All out there with Money. Then there's James Wiseman. And it's Edwards in at the 3. And Wiseman sends it back. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. So Team World's 5 right now. We've got Green, and it's Campazzo in at the point guard position. Here's Wiseman. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Pass to Giddey. Passes it to Green. Down low. Here's Şengün. And it goes down 2 points. Şengün's got 6 points in the quarter.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Drives to the hoop. Money passes to Mobley. Outside Edwards. To the inside. Now here's Wiseman. Defense is right there. And no good. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And the pass to Giddey. Goes back up and blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play. Here's Money. 16 points for him. Shot clock at 6. Inside, Wiseman. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Wiseman's got the lead up to 12 now for USA.
And get used to seeing that for years to come. Wiseman working in that pick and roll action and cashing in.
Here's Pokusevski. He's covered by Wiseman. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. And a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for USA.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots. A key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
Yeah, another thing they've done well, guys, a lot of steals in the first half. Really getting after it defensively.
Here's Giddey. It's hauled in by USA.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
23 seconds left in the first half. Campazzo, he's covered by Ball. And Ball with the block.
No, sir, get it out of here. LaMelo using that long reach to deny that shot.
And here's Edwards. Open jump shot off the mark. And it's USA up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field. Welcome back to this showcase of the amazing young. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for USA.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
You know, one other area they're doing well in is steals. I mean, they've knocked the ball loose a number of times and been able to track it down after the fact.
They've got Anthony. Smith is out there with Okongwu. And there's Money. And it's Bey in at the 3, the small forward. And for Team World, always going up for the alley-oop here. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
There's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
Team World trails by 8. Pass to Campazzo. Pass to Duarte. The offensive rebound. Achua. Nice work on the boards. Paying off with the basket. Achua's got 4 points this quarter.
Okay, nice job here in the second half. Field goal percentage is way up from what it was at halftime. It was just barely above 30%. And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
Campazzo, the pass to Duarte. No good from outside.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Here's Smith, and it's Smith finishing it off.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
Again, Team World good for 2.
And he has come on really strong this season. Some of his performances in the first half have been terrific.
Yeah, and it wasn't something that very many people saw coming, Greg, but he's proven himself in a big way. I think there are great things ahead for this guy.
Cuts off the pass. Campazzo covered by Anthony.
And that's a bit of an oxymoron, isn't it? A charge being called on All-Star.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Smith is out there with Okongwu. Then it's Anthony. Then it's Saddiq Bey. And it's Money in at the shooting guard. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu. Both good from the line that time. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for USA.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Yurtseven knocks down the 10-footer.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Outside Anthony. So USA wins it.
I can't say enough about how well all these young men competed here tonight. A great show for the fans and a clear picture of just how many talented up-and-comers we have here in the NBA.
Greg, no doubt there are some future greats among the players we saw here tonight, and we're pleased to have brought you all the action. So now for Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan saying good night, everyone. All-star action is on the menu tonight. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. And this place is going crazy. Tonight, we bring you the dunk contest, the greatest aerial display the NBA has to offer.
And
let's
here he comes. And he bounces and jumps right over. Long jump, high jump. Over 4 people.
That's good. You're jumping over 4 people. That's worth something.
Yeah, and you got a high.
So it'll be Anthony Edwards here.
Oh, he tried it. He posed. He did a little pose.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's not bad. He went with the pose, left hand pose right there, and then the throw down. Not the elite level.
So we'll see John Morant. All right, Clark, here we go, and.
360 windmill through the leg.
Man, how compact his moves are.
Exactly. That's the thing, Kevin. He didn't need a launch pad for this one. He got right to the restricted arc area and then just elevated off 2.
And so we'll see. Lights out. 4th on the list. Let's see what he can do. Here's one of our faves right here. Not that time.
Yep, his imagination was bigger than his hops.
Ooh, you know what?
Edwards got a little bit of an edge. So it'll be Zion Williamson here.
Okay, high toss here, high bounce, and then a pretty good catch. A little maneuver mid-air.
So it'll be Anthony Edwards here.
Fairly pedestrian here. Let's see. Self-toss.
Yeah.
Self-toss, elevate. Oh, he did go through the legs.
Yeah,
so we'll see John Morant.
Different. It's kind of pedestrian, though. Quite honest.
Changing hands?
No, he didn't change hands.
You're right. Yeah. And so we'll see. Lights out.
Good effort, but just came up short.
Williamson's got a narrow lead for himself after round. So it'll be Zion Williamson here.
They just double clutched it here a little bit, Kevin. Took it down around knee level.
Yeah, but when you're really scrunchy.
Yeah.
So it'll be Anthony Edwards here.
Check this out. Check this out. That was wicked. That was wicked. The self-toss, catch it, through your leg, and on the way.
So we'll see John Morant. What he's got going on here, Clark?
Oh, that was nice now. He went and got it, and then he's going to come sideways and then go reverse.
He just about hit his head.
See, he's sideways when he jumps, and then by.
And so we'll see. Lights out. He's got the honors of being the final dunker of the night. You know he wants to end with a bang.
And he lost some elevation here, but it was still a good. a good dunk from the standpoint of good elevation and then going reverse on it, but he didn't have the power because he was on his way down.
That is a very good point. And let's look at the final results of the dunk contest. Incredible acrobatics and artistry from this year's champion, Zion Williamson.
Awesome stuff, Kevin. A really great time for us and the fans.
Yeah, and every year I look forward to this, guys. What a show. Some amazing talent.
And it's been a joy to be here to witness.
I remember playing with guys like DeAndre Ayton. He loaded into my park, and I'm in college playing with my friends. I was like, let's go chase DeAndre Ayton. Like, we're just sitting around like NBA players in our park.
Yeah, I know. I'm definitely finna step my game up. Can't be losing with the logo over my head. I know people are going to be coming at me, so I'm going to step it up a little bit.
I think it would be cool just to interact with the fans and different people.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome to our coverage of the NBA All-Star Game with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan.
And guys, this really...
It's a completely new group for the East All-Stars.
And fans and celebrities alike have descended on this town for All-Star Week. There's been a bunch of fun events going on all over the place.
And, Greg, it's like that every year. I mean, no matter what city is hosting, it becomes a mecca for everyone who wants to take in one of the greatest scenes in all of sports. Not only to watch the best players, but to be seen by the other stars in the crowd.
On the court for the West All-Stars, they've got Julius Randle, Luka Doncic out there with lights out. Then it's DeRozan, and it's Sabonis in at the 5.
And for me, this is always one of the best weeks of the year. So much fun for everyone involved. Fans, players, coaches. What a blast.
Yeah, the NBA knows how to throw a party in celebrating its game. There's no doubt about that. And All-Star Week is one great show after another.
And it's Davis missing.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Here's lights out, and Davis sends it back.
Davis so good with his timing and length to get up and deny shots.
Levine for 3, and so it's the West All-Stars with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. The scoring has been tremendous. Back with you again on the most entertaining night on the NBA calendar. 1 quarter down and 3 to play in the All-Star Game.
And you can see these players now starting to get into a rhythm. Should see a lot better flow to the game here in the second quarter.
That's usually the case. I mean, it takes some time to gel with your teammates at the All-Star Game.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the floor for the West All-Stars, we've got lights out. Randle out there with Sabonis. Then there's Luka Doncic, and it's DeRozan in at the small forward spot.
And, you know, the impressive ascension of Randle has been a lot of fun to watch. I mean, he's a double-double threat who plays with relentless energy.
And, you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
Lights out's gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Davis, the pass to Embiid. West All-Stars with the rebound. Sabonis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Trying to get open is Randle.
Boy, what a brilliant find by Doncic.
And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Ball's checked in for the East. And West also making a switch. Valanciunas is checked in.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Offensive rebound.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game.
Now the East All-Stars with it. Here's Tatum. Nice D from Doncic. And so Doncic will bring it up for the West All-Stars. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Sabonis. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Can't afford to be too handsy with Sabonis. He's very...
Jokic firing on all cylinders for the West All-Stars. He notched 8 points. One half remaining in the NBA All-Star game. For the West, Jokic has checked in for Sabonis. Randle comes in for Zion Williamson. And lights out subbed in for Devin Booker. Free throw, good. Jokic.
Boy, is he really getting after it here in the second half, just drawing a ton of fouls.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Durant is out there with LeBron James. Then it's Trae Young. Then it's Harden. And it's Antetokounmpo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars. Driving inside. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Well, I tell you what, Curry is such a tremendous perimeter shooter that I think his ability to set up teammates and his unselfishness are often underrated.
We've heard the calls for more diversity among head coaches, Greg. With the turnover this offseason came a lot of opportunity.
And, Kevin, that's really what it's all about, right? The league's values of diversity and inclusion have been really pushed to the forefront. And I think that's one reason why our game is so popular globally, because it is so inclusive.
Curry passes to lights out. We're seeing a lot of top high school players opting for the G League over college now, Greg. What's your advice to top young players on their path to the NBA?
And, well, Kevin, I think you just answered it. It's their path. And I don't think the same path is right for everybody. There are going to be a lot of talented young men and women who want to go to college for the experience, for the environment, for the networking, right? You're going to make some of the best friends you'll ever have on a college campus. Having said that, though, some kids aren't in the college, aren't in the school. They want to just go and pursue their passion and their craft, and that's why I think the G League and the developmental leagues that are out there are so good for these young players.
Here's Young. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Julius Randle picks one up.
And, at almost 7 feet tall, Antetokounmpo is dangerous down inside, really. I mean, the defense has to be physical with him if they want to have a chance at preventing him from scoring in the paint.
Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for the West. There's the pass to lights out. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got rebound number 8 now on the night.
It hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
And he's been a gem this year. I mean, there have been so many highlights for him all over the first half of this season.
And I've got a feeling, Greg, he's just getting warmed up. I think he'll be even better after the All-Star break.
Randall passes to Lights Out. And out of bounds. The East All-Stars will have it. And the East All-Stars making... And Greg, with recent legal results, more opportunities now for compensation for college athletes. Do you like it?
I do. I mean, there's enough money going around. I don't have a problem with the athletes getting a share, especially with the amount of time and effort and energy they have to commit. Just take care of the guys. Let them enjoy the collegiate experience.
And some changes here for the East. And Anthony Davis is checked in for Durant. Zach LaVine comes in for LeBron. And Ball subbed in for James Harden.
During the seeding games in the 2020 bubble, Damian Lillard carried the Blazers to the playoffs. I mean, Dame averaged 37 a game. That included a ridiculous 61-point explosion.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Stolen by LaVine. And here we go. Fast break. LaVine's got it. Here's Davis. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Excellent use of size there by Valanciunas, reaching out and just swatting that shot away.
Chalk up 2 there. Randall's got 4 points this quarter. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the West All-Stars.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
Another part of their game that's made a difference tonight is all the second chance points they've been able to get.
Here's Lights Out. To the middle. Valanciunas, good. Valanciunas has got 10 points here in the second half.
And that's a nice exchange between teammates there. I mean, they really work well together, whether it's All-Star Week or the regular season.
You know, really pretty fresh they get to share this stage together tonight. I mean, they've both helped each other to get here, and now they're going to keep helping each other.
Passes to Lights Out. 1:36 left in the fourth quarter. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the East All-Stars. Lillard against George. Unloads from 13. The West All-Stars pull it in. Here's Lights Out. Here he goes. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And now that we've gotten a taste of it, Greg, what do you think of the play-in tournament?
I love it. I mean, it definitely has some pros and cons, and you want to keep as many teams as possible engaged down the stretch, but it's a long season, and for some teams, it just got a little bit longer.
LeBron, he's checked in for the East. And West also making a switch. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for George. And the foul on Jonas Valanciunas. That's his first foul. Free throw good, Adebayo.
How about during his third season, Bam Adebayo took the leap, named an All-Star for the first time. Bam was huge in the 2020 bubble, helping the Heat reach the NBA Finals.
Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Lights Out passes to DeRozan. And another shot, and that's 2 points on the layup.
You've got to get a body on DeMar DeRozan, because if you don't, his size and athleticism will allow him to hurt you on the glass.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. First free throw is good. Antetokounmpo's checked in for the East. Beal's checked in for the West. And so he makes both from the line. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Lights Out. Outside DeRozan. 23 seconds left in the game. 6 to shoot. Lights Out passes to Valanciunas. Lays it up and banks it in.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
LaVine kicks to Adebayo. So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win.
And it's impossible to know what's going to happen in these games. The talent on both sides is always so strong. But tonight, the West seemed a little more comfortable playing together as a unit, and that's what earned them the win.
You mentioned that all broadcast long, and sure enough, it came to fruition. That brings us to the conclusion of our all-star coverage. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan wishing you all a very good night.